Yeah. You know, I like to warm it up with a little track every time, you know what I mean? Get the endorphins going, man, you know what I mean? Let me bring this back. What's up, man? Shout out to everybody, man. East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Las Vegas, New York City, LES to the death, Triple H Entertainment, Syndicate Radio TV, Dwayne Beeman, One Voice. To my beloveds, you got the dog catcher, the secret weapon, the specialist, credit fix, never too late to get your credit. Inbox me, IG me, email me at al.newyork@yahoo.com. Make sure to get your credit fix. Also, for YouTube, you know what I mean? Like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on the YouTube. We're going to get this YouTube popping, man. Real talk, man. And with that, let's get right into sports. Quickest 15 minutes in sports. So much to do in so little time. So let's get this popping. First, we're going to go to the major leagues. I got some sorry news for my first couple of topics. We're going to go to Arizona. The center fielder Sterling Marte announced on Monday on social media that his wife, Neola, has died from a heart attack. God bless her soul. And this is why I tell you guys, man, life is precious, man. Him and his wife was maybe late in her 20s, early 30s, looked in great shape. They showed pictures with them, very happy. And out of nowhere, she just got a heart attack, man. And this is why, like I said, you got to value every day, man. God bless her soul. And salute to Sterling Marte. Keep your head up, brother. It's a tough one, real tough pill to swallow. God bless you and your family, man. Another news, WWE star Shad Gaspard lost his life on Sunday in Venice Beach. Him and his son took a swim, and the current took him 50 to 75 feet away from the legal zone. So they were already flirting with the deep water, but when that current came, it kind of took him. And unfortunately, his son was able to get saved, but he wasn't. And they had a search for him and all of that. They called off the search, I think, was it late night that night or the next morning. Salute to Shad Gaspard. Went out like a hero. Make sure that his son got saved before him. And you know, that spirit of a moment stuff. And like I said, he died a hero. If there's any good thing to take out from the story, God bless to Shad Gaspard, man. And another news, we're going to go to the Big Three. Big Three canceled its 2020 season, shift its focus to 2021 with fans in the stand. Salute to Ice Cube and company for not pushing it. They did not push it. They just going to wait out, you know, wait till 2021, take their losses, and then pick up once again. Salute to Ice Cube and company. In the NFL, Washington Redskins wide receiver Cody Lattimore appeared in a court hearing Monday in Douglas County. Basically, man, Douglas County, Colorado, where he got charged with multiple felony charges stemming from an incident early Saturday morning, which he accused of, withdrawing his firearm to his friend. So he pulled out on his man during a poker game. Like, yo, what's up with these dudes, man? They're not appreciating what God put in front of them. I mean, how do you even do this? I mean, what are you thinking, that you're not going to get caught? So, you know, now he's stung because he's got multiple charges on him. Definitely might get released by the Redskins. Might have to do some time over an argument during a poker game. I mean, you can't be serious, man. I don't know what these young kids is on, but whatever it is, man, they better get off of it quick because they just throwing their careers away. Do you know how hard it is to get drafted? Do you see how these kids be crying when they get drafted and then to do one of these stupid stuff? Come on, Cody, man. You smarter than that, man. And other NFL news, head coach Frank Wright expects Phillip Rivers to play at least into beyond 2020, which means that Frank Wright expects him to play at least 2 years. Not saying he's going to play 2 years with the Colts, but he's saying that he sees at least 2 years in Phillip Rivers, who looks extremely good at 38 years young. Phillip Rivers is still looking good. Frank Reich kind of likes him. Hopefully they can get something in Indianapolis. I know my man Steve-O would love that. You know, and salute to 38 years young Phillip Rivers. I mean, I mean, he's got to get one, man. You got to hope he's got to get one, and he's got 2 years to do it. I think the window is close to being shut, but the Colts do have a real good team. Let's see how far Phillip Rivers and company can take them. And also in Atlanta, the coordinator of the Atlanta Falcons, Dirk Koetter, is basically saying that a newly acquired Todd Gurley can still play at a high level. But it's easy to quote that during practices because, you know, he's got no contact going on. So Gurley's running wild maybe in practice. But I'm going to tell you now, once that contact, once they start putting hands on him, I want to see if Koetter's going to still speak these words. Because he looks sharp as far as moves, cuts, and speed. But, you know, when you throw the word contact in there and severe contact, I'm going to see if Koetter's going to hold on to these words. But God bless Gurley. Hopefully Gurley could resume to his old self because I miss that Todd Gurley football, man. Todd Gurley can play some football, man. And also in NBA, Wilson's replacing the Spalding as the NBA's ball. Manufactured in 21 and 22. Why is my question? Tell me why you doing this. Make me understand why you're going to change the, I mean, not the logo, but the basketball from Spalding to Wilson. I mean, I was trying to find out the reason and why, but I didn't get it. Tell me why, please. In other news, Hall of Famer Eric Dickerson is saying that the new Rams uniforms are looking soft as shit. So Dickerson, who's to be a great runner, he can definitely pound it up on the inside. So, you know, coming from ED means a lot. But it's just sad because you got you got Aaron Donald on the other side over there on defense, who we don't want to hear that soft shit. But, you know, he just basically talking about the uniform. He's not saying the team. So it's a bad look. But you know what? He spoke his mind, whatever that means. In other news, NBA draft lottery won't take place Tuesday in Chicago as originally planned. But whenever it happens, it's likely to look the same as last year, which in my eyes suck. I mean, I don't like the fact that you take a representative and you lock them all in a room and then they come out and then you kind of got who got number one, who got number two. No, I don't like that. Show us. You got us tuning in from the beginning, right? You making money of us tuning in to the draft. Show us how that develops. Don't close the door on us and then opening up, talking about there's a representative for every team in the room. I'm not feeling that. So many things can happen in them closed doors. Open them doors. Show the viewers how the hell you coming up with this number one. I want to see and the viewers want to see. So NBA, you need to cut that shit out ASAP on that closing that door shit. It stinks. It don't look good. Then it's a bad look. Real talk. Let me go to other news real quick. Aaron Rodgers still wants to finish his career in Green Bay. He just feel violated that the team had moved up to 26 to pick up Jordan Love. I already kind of broke down to y'all that Aaron Rodgers is the age now that Brett Favre was when they recruited Aaron. Now, Aaron Rodgers is the age Brett Favre was now when they recruited Jordan Love. So he kind of see the same scenario where they're going to bring up Jordan Love and eventually shove Aaron Rodgers out right before he ends his career. So he kind of got it in his mind that he's not going to finish in Green Bay. And I don't know if that's a bad look or good look, but it's definitely a look of disloyalty after Aaron gave everything to this organization. Not that the organization didn't take care of him, but money-wise they did, but they never really loaded Aaron with no receivers. Like, you know, maybe one year when they won the chip, they had a few receivers. But you got to continue to load this guy up with receivers. Let him do what he do, man. Stop making it harder on him. I know you got a lot of spots to fill, and you expect him to be Superman, but he's got to be Superman with other heroes, man. That's bottom line. Salute to Aaron Rodgers. Now, let me go to this last topic. I think it's going to take 5 minutes, so I'm going to have to use this last topic for this last 5 minutes. I'm going to go over the Last Dance documentary, 10-part series, which I thought was extremely good. I mean, I really like it, how they break down and they take all the peoples that missed this, the youngins, etc., into what Michael Pippen Krause and the whole Bulls organization went through these championship runs, which wasn't all sweet. We all know it wasn't all sweet. Now, couple guys, guy named Shapiro, a lot of youngers on my page, are knocking Michael Jordan, including myself, on why there's nothing really bad towards him. Like he mentions like a little bad, but they don't run with it. But they run it with everything else. So I agree with you guys, wondering why they didn't cover the gambling more. My man Hump says something where, you know, the NBA was throwing it under the rug, whatever. I understand that, Hump. But in a documentary, you don't leave shit out. In a movie, you want to leave shit out, fine. Documentary, you put the good with the bad. Like the OJ. That's why I love the OJ documentary, because they ain't leave nothing out. They bring him when he was on a pedestal, and they shot him down like a duck. I mean, it went every which way, full throttle. Unlike this, where, you know, where Mike, this is the only thing I don't like about Mike, and this is why I tell y'all, LeBron James to me is a better dude than him off the court. But when y'all getting it twisted, y'all thinking because he's a better dude makes him a better player. No, it don't. Isaiah Thomas is one of my best 2 players ever on the court. I don't like anything he did off the court. I don't like what he did with the Knicks. I don't like how he did as a GM, a coach. I don't like the shit he be saying on, you know, when he's on that NBA channel. There's a lot of things about Isaiah Thomas I do not like after basketball. But I can't take away the fact that he was my favorite point guard growing up. Because believe it or not, I grew up as a point guard. Even though I'm big now, I look like a forward. But growing up, I was no more than $150. So anyway, the moral of the story is, that was my guy. But what he did after, it's not going to take away from him still being my guy. So the point I'm trying to make, all y'all making these points about Jordan, all right, I'm with y'all on the gambling. They didn't really expose the gambling. They didn't really take it to the extent. I don't like that they didn't take the David Stern thing to the extent, because it's funny, like a lot of y'all say, 18 months would have been the suspension, and that's about how long he was out of basketball. Really makes you think that that was an underground suspension. Which, like I said, I'm not with the throwing it under the rug shit. I understand the NBA got their own way of doing stuff, just like Vegas, where I'm at now. When them people got killed in a hotel, they swept that right under the rug as soon as possible, so that all the new people that come in don't have to envision that when they coming out here, and it won't hurt business. So I understand from a business aspect, but to me, you do a documentary, you put it out there. He had a gambling habit. He's not admitting that. I don't like the fact that he ain't getting no love to his wife, how he ain't mentioned a mistress on a private jet. And I'm here looking. All y'all say I'm this Jordan guy. I mean, I'm blowing Michael up right now. I'm blowing him up. Never mentioned his mistress on that private jet. Never really bigged up Juanita, his wife, if that's her name. You know, you got to big up your wife. Your wife was through you through thick and thin. Well, you mad because she got basically, what was like 187 M's out of you? I mean, what do you expect the girl to do? She basically had your seeds, my dude, before you ran up, you know, with the young Miss Honey. You know, she paid her dues with your success, and to you to not mention her was foul. I thought it was foul, regardless of the situation. Also, let me see what else I could get on them, because there's a couple things I didn't like. Well, basically, the mistress, the wife he didn't big up, and the gambling should have been extended. But since Michael Jordan controls all of that, I guess he had all that cut out. He had all the fat cut out. So I'm going to agree with you guys, knocking Jordan on that. But what I don't agree is that you're trying to use this to make, you know, LeBron James the GOAT. No, that does not go. That goes back to my Isaiah Thomas story. LBJ is a way better person. A lot of people are better people than Michael Jordan. But like I said, I don't love Mike for what he did off the court. I love Mike for what he did on the court. And with that, let that sink in, y'all. Fastest 15 quickest minutes of sports. ALYORK Sports. Gotta cut it short, because if not, it won't be the 15 minutes. You know what I mean? Like I said, guys, like, subscribe. You know, hit the notification bell button. YouTube, y'all already know. This Friday, tune into Open Sessions. I got a comedian that's going to come in. Funny guy. He's going to show some love on our show. So make sure you guys tune in, man. Much love. ALYORK Sports. I get back to y'all. Love, baby. ALYORK Sports.